Banners are raised, the lances are lowered, and glory awaits. Inspired by the legendary tourney at Ashford, welcome to today's Warhammer, the Old World Full Tilt Tournament. The first challenger to enter the lists was Sir Lionel, who drew Prince Valor as his opponent. At the signal, both knights spurred their mounts forward and thundered towards one another. Their lances met squarely in the center of the lists, each striking the other's crest in a perfectly timed clash. Yet fortune favored Sir Lionel this day. Thanks to the blessing of a lady's favor, only Prince Valar's crest was cast from his helm. Sir Lionel had claimed 2 broken lances. Once more they charged, lances leveled. Sir Lionel's strike landed true upon Prince Valar's shield, but the prince absorbed the blow and remained firmly seated in the saddle. In return, Valar's lance crashed into Lionel's helm with tremendous force, yet Sir Lionel seemed barely to notice the impact, riding on unfazed. For the third pass, the tension in the lists was palpable. The 2 knights thundered towards one another once more. Prince Valar's lance struck Sir Lionel's shield cleanly, but once again the blow failed to trouble the seasoned knight. However, the strike was enough to spoil Lionel's aim. His lance glanced harmlessly past Valar's helm, finding no mark. Sir Lionel wins 2 broken lances to none. Next to enter the lists was the champion, Sir Robin. Standing opposite him was the formidable Sir Humphrey B. Both knights surged their mounts into a thunderous charge. Sir Humphrey B lowered his lance and aimed for Sir Robin's helm. However, his strike went wide, missing its mark entirely. Sir Robin responded, sweeping his lance across Sir Humphrey B as they crossed in the center of the lists. Though not enough to unhorse his opponent, the blow served as a warning that the champion would not surrender easily. The knights wheeled about for a second tilt, each now setting his sights upon the other's crest. As they met in the center of the lists, Sir Humphrey B's lance failed to find its target, passing harmlessly by. Sir Robin, by contrast, struck true and clipped Humphrey's crest with a well-placed blow. Humphrey rode on with his helm adornment still intact. The crowd murmured with anticipation as the contest remained undecided. The knights wheeled about for a final tilt. As they thundered towards one another for the last time, both lances found their mark. Sir Robin struck Sir Humphrey B squarely upon the helm. But Humphrey weathered the blow and recovered his balance with admirable skill. In the same instant, Humphrey's lance crashed into the champion's helm. Yet Sir Robin remained unharmed and firmly seated in the saddle. With neither knight able to unhorse the other or claim a decisive edge, the heralds declared the contest a draw. The final and potentially decisive joust saw Prince Arion take to the lists against Sir Humphrey H. The prince's reputation preceded him, and many in the crowd watched closely to see what tricks he might employ. In the first tilt, Sir Humphrey H lowered his lance and aimed a solid blow at the prince's helm. Yet rather than meet the strike head-on, the dishonorable Prince Arion deftly swerved aside, denying Humphrey a clean hit and drawing murmurs from the spectators. The second pass proved no less frustrating for the gallant knight. Humphrey's lance struck the prince's shield, but Arion skillfully deflected the blow away from himself. As they crossed, the prince attempted a strike of his own, swiping at Humphrey with his lance. But the attack failed to find its mark. With the outcome hanging in the balance, the pair charged for a final tilt. Once again, Humphrey landed a blow upon the prince's shield, only for Prince Arion to turn it aside. Simultaneously, the prince aimed for Humphrey's crest and appeared to have found his target, but the lance glanced off harmlessly, failing to cause any damage. With neither knight able to gain a clear advantage over 3 hard-fought tilts, the heralds conferred before announcing their decision. Despite several well-placed strikes and no shortage of determination from either combatant, neither Prince Arian nor Sir Humphrey H. had done enough to claim victory. Thus, the final joust of the round was declared a draw. When the scores were finally tallied, victory belonged to the challengers. Sir Lionel's impressive performance against Prince Valor proved decisive. His 2 broken lances in the opening contest were enough to separate the sides, securing a narrow but hard-fought triumph for the challengers.